Hey guys, we are back with the final chapter in our first playthrough of Trails in the Sky. We currently just finished up the first day of the martial arts competition, so we had our fight against the Ravens, which we won, surprisingly enough. I didn't think we would. And that's as far as we've gotten there, and now it's just time for us to turn in for the night. So, you're finally back. You sure know how to keep a fellow waiting. Hey, I know that voice. Oh, Neil. Good to see you, Neil. How have you been? Don't tell me you came here just to see little old us. Okay then, I won't tell you. I'm doing interviews with attorney contestants for my article. I figured you folks would be my best bet for getting the inside story. I was hoping I'd get a chance to ambush you into an interview at the hotel. You're way too good at your job, you know that? Well, it's not that we're not glad to see you. But this is you we're talking about. What's your angle? Hunting for the next big story, I'll bet. You wound me to the quick, kid. I've been like a big brother to you. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. And now you think of me as nothing but a newshound? We know you're nothing but a newshound. Not to mention, the age difference is a little much for us to think of you as a brother. Oh, shut it. If that's how you're going to be, then I'm leaving. And you're coming with me. I wouldn't mind a little night air before bed. Good, we're halfway there then. There's this quaint little eatery right next door to where I work. It's the perfect place to sit and talk. Hey, this is a nice little place. Feels less like a bar and more like a coffee shop. That might explain the smell of coffee. I hear the owner started up this place as a hobby. The brew here is amazing. Plus, he took some advice from someone later on and added curry rice to the menu. Curry with authentic spices. I just like the atmosphere out here though, personally. Have a seat, let's get this interview started. Not so fast. We were just in that big match, so we're pretty damned hungry. And I'm not about to smell food without eating food. Dinner does sound lovely right about now, actually. Damn kids. Fine, I'll buy you dinner. And while you're stuffing your faces, you can give me the exclusive on any news you've found. And there's the pitch. By the way, isn't Dorothy with you today? Nah, I gave her something else to work on. Now come on, inside with the both of you. The food in here sure is spicy. Tasty, though. Nothing beats ribs covered in sauce with some potatoes that are cooked just right. I like a good cup of coffee after a meal myself. I've always heard it's difficult to make it well. Way to eat up a man's paycheck, you guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to afford all this on a reporter's salary. Now, it was a great meal, and great meals don't come cheap. Okay now, you were saying something about an interview? I could write a story about extortion. Moving on. There ain't been much to confirm that the Queen's really taken ill after the guardsmen went all terrorist. What I need is some clear info that hasn't been combed over and cleaned up by the army. I heard a little from Dorothy about the kidnapping in Zeiss. Look, let me get right to the point. I know you've got Colonel Richard by the proverbial tail. I just need to know how hard you're holding on. Way to be blunt there. Sounds like you've already figured out an awful lot. I knew he was crooked. Before that interview in our magazine bumped up his popularity, he wasn't really well known or worth paying attention to. Seems like this guy has been planning his moves every step of the way. Right now we can't say for sure that he's planning some kind of treason against the throne, but it does look like he's manipulating the Duke somehow. Duke Doonan. He's taking advantage of the Queen's poor health and acting like he owns Grancel Castle alright. But what I don't get is why none of the military bigwigs are making their move. Well, about that... What do you think, Joshua? Should we tell him? Well, we could definitely use some fresh intel ourselves. As long as he scratches our backs, let's scratch his. Hey now, you two know something, don't you? We would have told you sooner. but anything we say from here on out has to be completely off the record. I hope you're ready for this. Oh, shit. I'm really not going to like this, am I? But fine, say what you're gonna say. You said you were ready for this. That's just... no way. Are you really serious? I'm afraid so. The Special Ops soldiers were behind the Sky Bandit incident, as well as the arson. Not to mention the kidnapping of the kingdom's greatest scientific mind. General Morgan is at the top of the chain of command, and even he's basically under arrest. All of the terrorist-style activities are being made out to look like the guardsmen are doing it. Okay, enough. You've made your point. Damn it all. I can't even report a word of this. The Army's censors already have their stamp all over the latest issue. They did their work at the final printing stage. Really? And I'm left with nothing to cover except for this damn tournament. Hey, wait a minute. You two have something up your sleeves, don't you? That's why you're in the tournament. You could say that. We can't give you all the details on our current request. We do, however, think that we need to make a move, just to break the deadlock. You don't say. Alright then. Since I can't do anything as a reporter, I might as well pitch in. I'll see what I can dig up. I've got a few sources with fingers in places the guild would never go. That'll be a big help. Doing anything to oppose the military is going to be a risky proposition, you know. Are you sure you're okay with this? Let me deal with that. Now's as good a chance as ever to prove that the pen really is mightier than the sword. Neil. Understood. Thank you. Hey, just leave it to me. So what do you want more information on? Info about the Army's movements would be good, as would knowing whether or not all of the Royal Guardsmen have been arrested, and also where General Morgan is being held. Got it. All stuff I've been thinking about too. I'll check them out. Anything else? Maybe some background info on someone in the intelligence division? Huh? You mean like a background check? On Colonel Richard, Captain Amalthea, and Second Lieutenant Lawrence. If we have to face any of them, the more we know, the better our odds. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. And you can bet that the Colonel's working on the same principle. He'll probably be watching the fights tomorrow and the next day. Do you think you can manage it, Neil? I do know a few Army folks. I can't get you anything classified, but I might be able to scare up that profile info. Okay then, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. We appreciate it. Hey, don't sweat it. You can pay me back by winning that championship and filling me in on what you hear at that dinner party. I figured as much. We'll do everything we can. Oh, Neil. Well, we all seem accounted for. Shall we be off? Our match is in the afternoon, just like yesterday, so we're free to do as we please in the meantime. We can stop by and get our equipment set up, and maybe even work in a little monster killing on the way. Oh, if that's what you're after, I know exactly where to go. You don't say. That's mighty interesting. I hear there are some tough monsters down there, so maybe they'll prove to be worthy opponents. A Byzantine labyrinth snaking out beneath this jeweled city. My adventurer's bosom strains its corset strings. I have no problem with that, provided that we have time. I think the entrance is just at the edge of the Western Block's residential district. I love how nobody questions Olivier anymore. He says something super weird and they just completely ignore it. It's like, yes, this is our life. Haha! Finally a side quest. For a monster in the sewers, go figure. I don't think this is gonna have anything new. I think it just has like the one set. Yeah. So the only question then is if I want to try to get the shield coat, but I can only afford one. Not worth it. Nobody's particularly squishy. I think That's right, yeah, it's right here. I love this music. I love like every piece of music in this game. It's amazing. Okay. So what in the world are you guys? Don't have a lot of health, weak to a lot of arts. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's really stinking easy to kill. I won't even waste the EP on it. Holy buckets, that was a lot of experience too.
With the wrong guy.
Those ones are a little bit harder to kill. Not much, but a little bit.
Piece of cake.
With the wrong guy.
I just realized that Zin's drinking in the victory pose. Oh, nice, level up. Okay, what's down here?
That's that then. Let's move out.
They all have their S-crafts, but I don't really need it right now. Chomping spare rib. What in the world is that? Items. Weapons. No? No? Chomping spare rib, there we go. Heals 800 HP. And increased strength and defense. Okay, that seems really nice. I always forget to use the recipes, even when I have them.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Okay. This place is kind of confusing.
Enjoy the show.
Really, Zen?
Take that. They messed with the wrong guy.
Just a Terra Bomb. It's kind of annoying. Okay, I'll come back and check that one out in a second. See what else is up here. we go.
Let's move out.
Oh boy. Okay. They're really weak to fire. Do you have fire? You do. Well, actually... I need to heal her and Joshua, but they're a little bit too far away.
Alright, we're good to go.
Nice. Oh, okay. Here's the monster. Oh, holy cow, that's a lot of them. I'm not risking that. Oh, Joshua, this is why I love you. One S-Craft just annihilated 7 of them in one hit. This is why I love him. That's insane. Oh, that's a dead end. Okay. Oh, is there anything else that I haven't explored yet? I don't think there was. And that's... is that all that was in here? It's very anticlimactic.
Piece of cake.
I don't know if it's worth staying here to try to grind another level up, because I still have a little ways to go.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be like 10 more fights, I think. 10-ish. We'll do it. I might as well level them up one more time before we do the next chunk of the martial arts competition.
Enjoy the show.
So we're gonna grind in here for a little bit, I think. They're still giving pretty good experience.
Alright, we're good to go.
And if I grind, I can try to get their S-Crafts before the next battle, too. I already have most of them, I just need to get Joshua's back up.
That's that then. Let's move out.
We're good to go.
Yeah, this is gonna take a little while, though. I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. Reset everybody.
good to go.
Yeah, it'll be worth it. It shouldn't take too long. Estelle's already pretty close.
Alright, we're good to go.
She just needs like one or two more. And then Josh was just a little ways behind her.
That's that then. Let's move out.
And we're gonna end up coming back in here, I think, because there's a huge chunk of it that we can't even get to yet.
Piece of cake.
So there's no way we're done with these sewer systems.
Nighty-night, kitty cats.
We need literally one more fight. One more fight. He's only 7 experience off.
Savor the victory.
Alright, there we go. Okay, now they're both up at level 30 and everybody has their S-Craft. So that'll be helpful in the next chunk of the competition, 'cause no matter who we face out of those 3 groups, it is going to be a very difficult fight. Oh, no, don't go back in. I get very lost sometimes. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Let's report in here. Ooh, 8 VP, that's awesome. Okay, and they're all at full health and almost full EP. So I'm not even gonna bother fixing that. I was gonna go rest at the hotel, but I don't really need to. And I don't think there's anything else we needed to do. Let's head to the sewers for some last minute training. Yeah, we already did that. So I think we're pretty much done at the moment. We're going to stop this one here, and then in the next episode, we will continue on with the martial arts competition, because I don't think there's anything else for us to do in the sewers right now. I assume we're going to have to go back probably after today's competition before we do the finals. That's my guess, at least. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will catch you next time.